Hey y'all, happy Be Free Friday. I am coming today to you all from sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, and it is gorgeous out here. And they say that being here in the winter and spring months are fantastic, but the summer and fall is really hot. Apparently doesn't even get under 100 until like in October out here. And so I'm loving the season of the time that I'm here. And it made me think about something that I wanted to encourage you all in today. Recently, I was approached in a Bible study that I'm taking to consider being in a leadership position next year for this study. And a couple of years ago, I would have jumped right on this opportunity because, gosh, Sarah wants to lead? Absolutely. I love to lead women. I love to lead Bible studies. Why would I not do this one Bible study that has meant so much to me and do it for other women? And I really took a moment to pause, and they wanted me to pray about it anyway. So I took a moment to pause, and I talked to Chris about it, and I was like, hey, what do you think? And we just both agreed, and I had already kind of known in my heart, it was just not the right time. I'm in a season of life where the commitment to that level of leadership would have been really hard for me, one, to do well, and two, to enjoy while doing it. And so I literally just got off the phone with my wonderful leader and told her that, this is just not the right season. And I had complete contentment about that. And so I'm sitting out here in this beautiful weather and thinking about how beautiful this season is, and even the season back at home. I love spring, minus all of the pollen, and thinking about seasons of life where I'm at right now and leading or not leading. And I thought, it just reminds me of Ecclesiastes 3, where it's about seasons. To everything there is a season and a time and a purpose under the heavens. And there's so much truth to that, because sometimes I think that we get so caught up in where we are and thinking that we're always going to be here. If we're miserable, we're always going to be miserable. Or if we're in a really good place, thinking that we're always going to be there, because we're not always going to be in the good, and we're not always going to be in the trenches. Even so much, like a friend of mine who's out here with me, she and I were chatting about how ironic it is that oftentimes hurts that we've suffered from other people, how we have that season and sometimes it's years to deal with that hurt and that anguish or that anger and that grief, and then how God kind of brings it full circle and then makes you deal with that again and be released from it so that you can live victoriously and not be held down by something that happened to you bad in your past. There's seasons. There's a season to grieve, and then there's a season to heal, and then there's a season to be free from that and to live victoriously. So I just want to encourage each of you that no matter where you are, no matter what season you're in, that there is going to be a changing of the seasons. Just as winter turns to spring and spring into summer and summer into fall, it's going to be the same for you in your life. And here's the beautiful part about it is just because the leaves fall in the fall and they look dead, when they fall to the ground, they become another source for the cycle of life. And then it goes through the winter and it comes to the spring and new life springs and the cycle continues. And so there are going to be things in your life that fall and feel dead, but let those go and don't hold on to them, because they are going to make you better and they're going to spring forth new life, and your seasons are going to change, and you're going to have purpose. And just remember that no matter what season you're in, to do everything to the glory of God, because that will not be for waste. So I just want to share that with you all today. I hope that you're encouraged. Get out Ecclesiastes, read about the seasons, and be encouraged.